Surf Spinny's sole purpose of existing is to show how much you suck at tech. With 5 individual stages that make you swing your fingers to the buttons R, T and V. It shows you that you might want to instead try to get that sub 1 minute on Utopia that you were so desperately craving for. Normally maps have stages that progressively get harder, but Revolution pisses on this concept and has a difficulty curve looking something along the lines of this. This map features things like spins, small ramps, Walmart Royal, more spins and floating grass. So bind your plus left and plus right, snort some of that good and strap in for some headache inducing gameplay, because we are doing Surf Revolution. The map starts by not completely fucking you over. This stage kinda feels like an appetizer, only that the cook has sprinkled a little piss on top of it, but just not enough for you to notice. You do feel like something's off, and now you're not as excited for the next course, but of course you're still gonna eat the appetizer and try the next meal. Stage 2 does get a little spicier. After jumping onto the scoliosis ramp, we get to introduce ourselves to the next spin. It does feel like these fuckers are quite common on this map, so I'm gonna keep track. It is most certainly not a coincidence that the start of this stage does look like a jail cell. Boarding the ramp after the spin is unfortunately harder than doing gradient backwards with a Mario Kart steering wheel blindfolded, so you just gotta get used to it. After casually breaking your wrist, the map also throws another head check at you at the end of the stage. This head check gave me many nightmares. It does actually feel like you're surfing under a guillotine. To be fair, this is Surf Revolution after all, so. After beating the French surf campaign of 1799, we can proceed to the ass spanking stage. Now I don't know what it is with stage 3, but I somehow have the biggest problems with this stage. I could swear this fucking thing is cursed. Not only is the stage hard, but it also is cyberbullying people that like to moon. Try to yeet yourself into the stratosphere on any jump and the stage will give you a lecture about how bad of a boy you are. With gaps in between spins that are tighter than my sleep schedule, this stage can be very frustrating. But I of course am a man of discipline and never rage. Never. This is true. Please don't ask anyone. I sure hope you haven't had an aneurysm yet, since the fun has only started. Meet stage 4 with a royal spin ordered on Wish. Getting to this spin is like meeting your childhood bully. You still have PTSD from first encountering him and it evokes negative emotions within you. However, now he's a lot easier to deal with. After studying at NASA for 3 years and looking at slow motion royal clips for over 30 minutes straight, I finally now have the courage to start the game again. To master this Chinese bootleg, I proceeded to do as any fellow young becoming criminal would do and got up my graffiti spray. After the spin, you will be greeted by a Pringles can slightly larger than the Washington Monument. The Pringles can itself is more crammed than a mine shaft, and the slanted head surf at the top of the stage will cause your brain to release a lot of dopamine while playing it. Just remember that you gotta do all of this after pirating Surf Royal on crackedgames.org, and the stage is still not done yet. After escaping the tube, there are only 2 more ramps until the end, and of course there's another head check. Also, if you thought stage 4 was already long, then oh boy do I have this surprise for you. If there's one thing I love about tech maps, then it's unit requirements at the start of a stage. One might say that the unit requirements at the start of stage 5 are a gatekeeper for the rest of the stage. Now, you made it all the way here, and I personally am too much of a bitch to do the last part normally, since I don't like being reset 2 millimeters before the end. So, we're going to do the thing that any normal human would do. That's all I got, goodbye.